hit. Try again. At the beginning of your opponent's move and after a bump, there's a small window to try to steal the ball by pressing square. Mistiming your swipe will leave your opponent. Be careful not to button match when going for the steal. Missed attempts will leave your opponents with a good opportunity to score. When all else fails, a well-timed block will make up for a defensive breakdown. Press triangle just as your opponent goes up for their shot to attempt the block. Don't fall for pump fakes or shoulder fakes. Jumping at the wrong time can give your opponent an open shot.
From the back porch, back there with rings of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to see some cell phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanna portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Changed course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward and foresee that fork in the road. Listen, mention you on the road for a car whipping. It's mind bending. Open your eyes, I'm bending the rules. Time ticking. The time's different on a globe where every soul trying to survive in it. That's the main concern. Whole hood celebrate when the tables turn, you see. Feels like I'm on the cusp. Great forever, forever's not long enough, it's just. Man once said the grind can't stop till letters in your name get bigger like cap locks. Still can't stall so far from your last stop. Deaf to the yes man, blind to mascots. Look past the moment and try to find your last opponent. Trying to find the answer before this life flashes past you. Blink of an eye, go ghost like a phantom. I'd rather imagine a whole block popping, toast and glasses. More life, no ashes to ashes. Live life fast with no crashes. You can picture that with no caption. Try to see the vision, no glasses. You can picture that with no cameras or flashes. You could just imagine. Still keep my hunger like fasting. Still keep it ghetto fab like putting money in the mattress. And that's just point blank. No biting my tongue. Be so frank.
The Suns win the opening tip. They'll have it first as we get going in the desert. Hassan Whiteside snatching it out of the air. Ricky Rubio missed his first. That one goes.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Curling inside. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Phoenix with it. Booker. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Whiteside to Ken Bazemore. Jay, how does Portland bounce back from a disappointment?
Not see that from their 2 stars in that first-round series against the Pelicans. So these 2 stars need to be great and great all the time.
McCollum, guarded by Devin Booker. Has a chance. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Rubio into the front court. They trail by 2. Booker against the Lehigh product. And a chance coming up at the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Devin Booker, couple of free throws on the way. A career 84% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Stuffs it down with authority.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Here's Rubio up top. Down 2. Ricky Rubio, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender did.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Shot from the lane won't go. McCollum into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Lillard. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Oubre. Around the perimeter to Booker. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there. But let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Suns control the possession. The drive right to the basket. And he's going to the free throw line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Nope. First one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Ken Bazemore. Count the bucket for 2.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Here's Rubio into the front court. 5-point game. Oh, he had it. McCollum over to the right side. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Dario Saric. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. McCollum. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Ricky Rubio. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
And hits for two.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Rubio to Booker. A pass stolen by Portland. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws.
See, you've been working on your game.
Rubio into the front court. Right now, down 7 to Booker. Yusuf Nurkic swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Labissiere matched up with Booker. To Ken Bazemore. Hood gets it in the left corner. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Crawford. To Mikal Bridges. Trying to cash in. Wide open look. Won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
From the painted area. Won't go down. Crawford. Deep right corner. The jumpers.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, I'll go through the net a couple of times.
Beyond the arc for 3. Rodney Hood couldn't get open. Misses the shot. 15-footer at the buzzer. It's good to beat the buzzer. He got it off just in time to count the basket, and they're back within striking distance at the end of the first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Trailblazers with the basketball. McCollum. No good and no foul.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go up 2 legs and expect the contact.
First one, count it. So he hits the